Alright, so the first function is phrases working as nominals and just replacing a word that would work as a subject or an object. So typically we have nouns and pronouns working in this function, like in this example, depression is a clinical disorder. It affects lots of citizens. But we can also find noun phrases such as the old house needs painting. An adjective plus a noun is a noun phrase. Or that's the music hall, a noun-noun compound, working as an object. And then we can also find ing ending words working as subjects or objects because they have become a noun themselves, like the words jogging and dancing in these examples. Jogging is really popular. You're talking about the activity in general. And I don't enjoy dancing, the same thing, but as an object. We also have infinitives working as objects of verbs, like in this example, I like to swim. To swim is working as a noun. Now, let's see adverbials. Adverbials are phrases that modify nouns, just as typical adverbs. So, we can have adjectivals. Adjectivals. These are phrases that modify nouns describing them, like typical adjectives. For instance, here we can see the sentence, the kind man welcomed me. Then you can also find nouns working as adjectives, as when you have compound nouns. I need a health insurance. What kind of insurance? Health. So it is describing the noun. Also, you can see ing ending words working as adjectives. Noise is so annoying. Okay, so all of these ing ending adjectives would tell you what is causing that particular emotion, right? In this case, annoyance. But also we have ed or ing ending words that typically work as participles in other contexts, or that have changed and been derived to work as adjectives. As here we can see, he was tired. But in this other sentence, the play was written by Shakespeare. Written is a participle, but working as an adjective. Other examples are infinitives describing something in particular, like she didn't have the skills to work here. What kind of skills? The ones that are required to work here. And we can also find prepositional phrases like this example. The eco lodge along the Pacuere River is great. What eco lodge? Not just anyone, but the one that is in that location. And finally, we have the genitive case that refers to the possessive form of a noun. And here we can see the prize helped increase Anna's confidence. So we are giving a description about what confidence, okay? Whose confidence, sorry. Not just anybody's, but Anna's. Now, let's see adverbials. Adverbials actually modify nouns or verbs and give information about the situation or action. So, typically, an adverb, as we mentioned earlier, would tell you something about the way somebody does something, or where, or when, instead of what, etc. Like in this example, she's practically deaf. and they live far away, not just anywhere. And then we can also find ing ending words that would typically be gerunds or adjectives working as adverbs. In this sentence we can read, I'm standing with my arms on my sides crying, to describe how I'm standing, answering that question. Also, we can have prepositional phrases as, before my birthday, I'll take an exam. So I'm answering the question when, okay? And that's why it is an adverbial. Also, we can have noun phrases like, I go to the beach each summer. Okay, so it's a compound of two words, a modifier and a noun. And finally, well, this is the easiest group because, well, verbs are typically very easy to identify. And we can have one-word verbs, for instance, in the simple past, like he met her last year, I eat cereal every morning. Or compound verbs like those formed by an auxiliary plus the base form of the verb, like I will go to the party. Or those that need a present or a past participle. In this case, we have present participles. They are resting after a long day, or she has been making a cake. Very well, so I really hope that these examples have helped you to see how sometimes some words work in a different way than expected, depending on where you place them in a sentence and how you change the order of the elements in it. I really hope that this tutorial was useful. If you need more examples, just let me know. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm always posting this kind of tutorials to help you, and I'm completely looking forward to your comments and also your questions and requests for future tutorials. So have a lovely rest of the week, and I'll see you next time.